Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series, live at Texas Motor Speedway tonight. I've been working on the audio a little bit. I've noticed that, replaying some of the streams, that for a while I've had a little buzz in the audio, and I made a couple of changes. Actually, I made a pretty big change, and I'm going to see if that buzz is out of the audio. So if anyone's tuned in right now, and they can tell me if they hear any feedback or buzzing in the audio or if it's coming in loud and clear, I would appreciate it. And other than that, we're going to bring 135 laps of some of the best cup racing action you're going to find on iRacing. That's right. You come to the right place for it, the WFO Racing Network. I'm Vern Bradley in the booth. I'll be joined shortly by Michael McCauley. He's going to be a little bit late tonight, but McCauley will be here. And we're going to bring this race to you. These guys put on a great show. I don't expect a ton of cautions here at Texas. Just some good, hard, clean racing. And that's usually what you get from the Hyperdrive Cup Series over here at Swift Motorsports. If you're new to the stream, we appreciate you tuning in. Grab a cold drink, a seat, sit back, relax, enjoy the commentary. And MMO Radio, good to have you in the house there. Watching that 4-car Mraz, he's going to bring it to pit road right now. We are in practice for the next 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it looked like it hurt, didn't it? Luckily, it's practice, so they can pull him a backup car out, and he'll get back out there again. Oh, I appreciate that. I've noticed the hum, and I've had a couple people mention it, that there was a lot of feedback and hum in the microphone, so I actually switched the cable and went directly into the computer versus going into an external mixer. But I have a new mixer on the way, so we'll see if we can get that back up and going again. Just need to make sure I get the volumes right, so I'm not coming in too loud. Or I think I can probably keep it about where I had the last one. Yeah, let's catch up with that 41 real quick. Oh, he's on pit road. Yeah, so we're not going to see him on the track right now in practice. He's put the 10th fastest lap down so far in the practice session. And watch a couple of cars that are on the practice. This driver's going to bring it to pit road. I don't know what it is. Must be a magnet for me. I put the camera on them, and they go straight to pit road. We're going to find the 4-car Mraz. He's going to have that 8-car behind him there. That's going to be Hunter Hallberg driving the 8-car back here. And now Hunter's on pit road. Darn it. I'm just going to have to get it right. Hopefully the 17 will stay out there. Yeah, it's a pain. I DJ'd and karaoke jockeyed for quite a while, and it's a pain getting all the cabling straightened out. I mean, one bad cable and a mess of 30, and you got a nightmare on your hands. So I'm still using a condenser mic, like a studio microphone. It's just going directly into the computer tonight. Maybe the new mixer will straighten it out. I swapped cables on it and couldn't get that buzzing out of it. So going straight to the computer cleaned it right up, so it has to be something in the mixer. It might just be dusty and dirty. Those things get that way. I'm blow it out with some compressed air and see what it does. And I do want to thank all of you for tuning in so far. It is going to be one heck of a race here at Texas Motor Speedway when you got 135 laps out there. And you got some fast cars to keep an eye on, and I know one of them guys you're pulling for, that's going to be Michael Atkins Jr., driving a 41, and he's on the racetrack right now. Let's get a little up close to that paint scheme right here. Give a little air time to the driver of the 41. You see the top of that speed chart, though, in practice so far is going to be that 5-car Chad Osborne. All right, so the 41 is going to bring it back on pit road. We're going to check out the 22 right here, Todd Cray. Just in time for Jessica to join the stream. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you in here again. You joined the stream just in time for me to put the camera on the 22 car, Todd Cray. Got the melon movement going on in the chat. And apparently on the racetrack, too. That's awesome. I have to get a little bit up closer here. Let me move the cameras around a little bit. Ah, we got the front of it right there. We'll go get a rear view. There's the back of the race car. It's a good-looking paint scheme on the 41 for sure. We're going to click through until we find cars out on the racetrack. Want to see a group of them. There's 29 car Mike Rominger. Man, I hear that, a Toyota, but could be worse, huh? Could be a Ford. I think he'd have to get out and push it around the track at that point, wouldn't he? Push it, pull it, drag it. As long as you can get it around Texas Motor Speedway, it's going to be a race tonight. Grumpy, I'll have to get you over here in the broadcast booth with us one night. I think these people want to hear you. Yeah, or tow it. You're right. Push it, pull it, drag it, tow it. And right there is Chad Osborne's 5-car, fastest man in practice so far. I doubt that. World Tour's all over it. He's all for it. So I think it'd be pretty cool to have you in here. I think a lot of the fans think that way, so maybe we can make that happen one time. Got about 12 seconds left in practice. We're on the 21 car right now, Brandon Freese. Oh, and McCauley made it. Get him moved up here to the booth. Michael McCauley, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Vern?
Well, I tell you, I got tired of going back and listening to the broadcast and having to hum in the microphone.
Yeah.
The buzzing, so I fixed it.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I bypassed my mixer, and I ran a brand new cable right from my condenser mic to my computer, and it's working.
That's good.
I guess it's good or bad or indifferent. I don't know. We'll just make up all kinds of stuff, won't we?
Yeah, if it's working, that's all that matters.
Might even be creating new words tonight. I don't know. All right, so on board with the 4-car, Andrew Mraz in qualifying. It's grumpy old there. He grabbed the anti-Ford spray, Michael McCauley.
Did he?
Nation 01. If the aliens will let you in the broadcast booth, then we will let you in the broadcast booth anytime, my friend. Nation's already talking crap, McCauley.
Not surprised.
So on board with that 4-car, Andrew Moran. You can see the first lap, kind of a throwaway, running high up on the racetrack. Now he's going to bring it right down to the bottom. Turns 1 and 2 here. Floated out by the wall down the back straightaway. Going to keep it probably about a half a car length down. Coming into 3, right back to the bottom, McCauley. That seems to be the fast way around here.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take it. We'll take all of them from MMO Radio if we can. There's Mraz right to 4th on the board. I'm going to see if I can find the 41. I don't know if I can click on numbers fast enough, though. I think I need to upgrade my mouse next, McCauley.
Possibly.
All right, there's Michael Atkins Jr. in a 41. We're on board with him right now, just as he's going to hit it in gear. Bare feet on a bed of nails. Damn. Man, you got to love the chat on YouTube, McCauley.
That's great.
That's one of the best parts about doing the stream, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Interacting with everyone.
It either shut off or blew up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a Ford, so we'll go with the second one. You know, if Mraz wins, he's going to give me hell now, McCauley.
He will.
So on board with the 41 of Michael Atkins, waiting to see where he can put that 41 machine in qualifying. He is in a Toyota Camry, McCauley.
No comment on that, too.
He could have probably grabbed a couple extra spots or maybe the top spot had he been in a Chevrolet. Right?
Yep.
Atkins currently 17th on the board, but I think this lap right here is the money lap, so we'll see where that's going to put him. About a minute and a half left in the qualifying session here. McCauley, is the mic volume okay?
Yeah, it sounds all right to me.
All right. Look at that, right to the top of the board. The Toyota Camry driven by the Michael Atkins Jr., the 41, right to the top of the board, McCauley.
Yeah, heck of a lap.
I'd say he took us for a ride, didn't he?
Yeah.
And is Nick out there? What is going on with my cameras? You know the MMO guys are going to like that on the broadcast, McCauley.
Yeah.
Right to the top of the board. There's last week's winner right there. 00. Nick Hunt and he went out and brought it right back down pit road. But he's got a qualifying lap down, so I think about everybody's put their lap down now. We only got about 19 seconds left. Then it's going to be a quick driver's meeting, and I don't know. I think we got a starting grid or something to do, Macaulay.
Something like that.
We got about 20 cars tonight.
Yep.
I tried to math, but if it takes too many fingers, I'm done. We try not to let it do that.
No.
All right, so it looks like they're going to go to the lineup, and as usual, we're going to wait for a driver to load on the pit road, and I think there's one out there, and it's not showing up. Oh, there we go right there. It's a 00 car. So he's going to be the first one to line up. Give us a car to look at here while they're in the driver's meeting. Did Macaulay get caught in traffic or what?
No, it's hunting season in PA.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yep.
Every time. So what were you up to?
Helping my dad out. He got one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So. It's all good, though.
Yeah, we're going to let a few of these guys get loaded into the race cars, and we're going to go over your starting grid. He surely took the truck motor and put it in the car today, didn't he, Macaulay? Talking about the 41 of Michael Atkins.
Definitely.
Was it cat powered? Detroit? What was it? Cummins? All right, so we got a few more cars starting to load up. I see David Elliott's 42, 26 right there. Michael Robinson. Mike Rominger's 29 car. He's starting up closer to the front in P2. But we're going to go over the whole starting grid in a minute. And I guess we're going to be starting near the front of the field when we do it, right, Macaulay?
Yep.
Maybe we'll do it backwards today. I'm just kidding.
That would confuse me.
I'm just kidding. Cat power for the win. We'll wait for a couple others to get loaded in here, and we're going to go ahead and pull your starting lineup for you for the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series live at Texas Motor Speedway. I got the track right, Macaulay.
Yeah, I didn't know where we were at today.
That's a bit of important detail there. 135 laps we're going to do at Texas. How's the points look? What race number are we on, Macaulay? 4?
I want to say it's 4.
No.
We're 3.
Well, no. We did Daytona, right?
Daytona, Vegas.
Vegas, 3. Texas. Yeah, Daytona, Vegas, Texas, right?
Yep.
All right, so race number 3 of 10 regular season races and then 5 chase races. That's how that goes down. We're going to pull up the starting grid, though. We can't wait no more. I'll take we got about 20, so I'll go first 10. You go second 10, Macaulay.
Yep, that works.
All right, starting on the pole, we watched this qualifying lap. He's got a lot of fans in the YouTube stream right now. That's a 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. To his outside in second, Mike Rominger driving a 29 car. Starting third, he's won a race this season. That's Roy Fernandez in the 3 car. And to his outside in fourth, a cat that won a few races last season, the 16 of Joshua Kanata. Starting fifth, Chad Osborne, fastest man in practice in the 5 car. And to his outside in sixth is going to be Todd Cray, driving the number 22. Starting seventh, you got Darren Clement's 32 car. And to his outside in eighth is going to be the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell. Starting ninth, the bootlegger, 17, Tommy Haynes, but he's driving the Busch car, right, Macaulay?
Yep.
And to his outside in 10th is going to be the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Take it away, Macaulay.
All right, and starting 11th is going to be John Wimbish in the 56. Starting 12th is going to be last week's winner in the 00, Nick Hunt. Starting 13th is Hunter Hallberg in the 8 car. Starting 14th, Andrew Mraz in the 4. 15th, David Elliott in the 42. 16th, Gary May in the 10. I mess this one up every week. 17th, Toby Bird.
You got it.
I got it this week. It only took 3 weeks. 18th, we got Michael Robinson in the 26, and rounding out the field is Brandon Fries in the 21.
And that's going to do it for your butt kicker starting grid here with the Hyperdrive Cup Series. And we're about ready to get, I don't know, 135 laps of racing going on, Michael McCauley?
Yeah, sounds about right. 135.
And I'm going to find the pole sitter's car up here. That way we can get to the front of the field on the start. I hear them revving the cars up. They're just wasting fuel that they're going to need out there, aren't they, McCauley?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that too much. You run that tank dry.
Yeah, you need that.
You might get one lap less than the rest of the guys out there when you're doing that. So there's a 41 car. Bringing a lot of fans in here. We appreciate the heck out of it. Mike Rominger there. Good qualifying lap for the 29 car. That driver he might put on a pretty good race here tonight. And we're nighttime in Texas. We got a night race here. The lights go out, the freaks come out, don't they, McCauley?
They do. In nation.
In nation. The freaks in nation come out. Party time, that's right. Yeah, and unfortunately they're following a Ford pace car. They'd probably get around here faster if they wouldn't, McCauley.
They would. There'd be no pace speed.
So 2x2 all the way to the back row. 20 cars in the field tonight. 41, Michael Atkins Jr., the pole sitter. 29, Mike Rominger. 3-car, Roy Fernandez. 16, Joshua Kanata. That's your front 4. Pace cars then. That's it, McCauley. They dropped the hammer. Green flag and racing at Texas with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. And the draft is engaged, McCauley.
It's already begun.
The drafting has begun. Well, we might have to get the old lady in the walker to pace the field from now on. Taking a look at the racing already. Oh, I think we got some good cameras too. Let's try that out. Oh, there we go. We're on a nose cam now, McCauley. About ready to ride right up the back bumper of the 16 if we're not careful here. Nope, we're going to go to the outside of all of them. Ooh, somebody got to the wall.
Yeah, that was the 32 of Darren Clement.
Yeah, Darren Clement tapped the outside wall a little bit in that 32 car. And I got to restart timing and scoring really, really quick. What is web timing? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Guy's probably not going to mess with that. Front of the field right off the 41's nose cam. That's a beautiful view at Texas Motor Speedway. That means nobody is in front of you and you are the leader, McCauley.
Yep.
They're 2x2 behind him, though not for long. Fernandez is going the wrong way. Roy Fernandez getting hung on the outside, and he's going right to the back, McCauley.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need help here.
Man, I love these cameras. Digging off the back of Rominger's car. Looking at the front of Rominger's car, that was off the back of Michael Atkins' car, so. There's racing back behind these guys, though. 17, Tommy Haynes. Below the 5-car, Chad Osborne.
He's on the move. Start at 9th, up to 4th.
That's the view from the back of Tommy Haynes' 17 car. You see John Wimbish right there in the 56 Army car behind him. And he was the front nose that we were on. Oh, no. 41 starting to drop back a little. Looks like he got hung up on the outside. He's going to fall back to 4th. Maybe 5th if Wimbish gets the 56 car underneath of him there. But he's got Chad Osborne in the 5. Maybe going to give him a little bit of help here. So there's the leader off his back bumper, Mike Rominger in the 29 car.
Tommy Haynes going for second now.
Where is Bender at, Macaulay?
I have no clue where he's been at.
He's been coming into these things late. He can't do an over-under on lap 136.
No, he can't.
Watching Rominger getting a little bit of pressure from the 17 of Tommy Haynes, also known as the bootlegger. But what paint scheme is he rocking this season so far, Macaulay?
Whoosh.
Bush. Oh, no, what's going on back there in the back? We got a 32 in the grass. Maybe he figured the grass was too tall in the tri-oval there and went down and mowed some of it, Macaulay?
Yeah, he may have.
That's one way to cut it. That's the 42. David Elliott next to the 99 of, is it Toby Bird?
Yeah, he's got some damage on that nose.
Yes, he does. He might have went down and mowed some grass, too. And just like that, the driver, the number 41, Michael Atkins Jr., has returned to the front of the field. He just wanted to see how far back he could drop before he went back to the front, Macaulay.
Yeah, testing it right now.
Rominger's back in P2, but looking third now. Todd Craze, number 22, sneaking in there. These 1.5 miles like this kind of fit right down, right in Craze wheelhouse, Macaulay.
They do. We saw it last season.
Defending series champion is Swift Motorsport for the Hyperdrive Cup Series, and Texas might be why we find out why he is, right?
Yeah.
He's got his work cut out for him, though. That 41 car set P1, man, top starting spot, and he's showing a little bit of strength up here at the front of the field.
Ooh, we got a caution.
And we got a caution flag. You got a car number?
I do not. We got the 26 around. Michael Robinson.
Oh, yep, he's still going around. We're going to back it up. Oh, I'll back it up just slightly more than that. Watching the 26 and 24 right here. A little bit of 3 wide, and it didn't work. And there might have been some net code in there.
It may have been that code there.
I don't know. We'll let the admin sort that out. Oh, man, he just got it back around, and he got going again, and it just spun the tires and come away from him, Macaulay. Got away.
It did.
So we're going to fast forward it, get back to the front of the field, pacing caution flag number 1 at Texas tonight. We appreciate all the viewers in the stream so far tonight, all the chat. A lot of fun reading through that. We got Lewis back in the chat. Go get them all. Bring as many in here as you guys can. We'll see if we can break YouTube tonight. How about that, Macaulay?
That'd be a good one. Oh, Michael Atkins ever drove his pit stall.
Well, that's not good.
That isn't.
And you see the 16 car actually is going to beat them all off pit road, Kanata. We're going to wait and see. It's going to put him probably back about mid-pack here coming off pit road, Macaulay.
Yeah,
he lost
probably
some
7th or 8th.
Yeah, 9th place is what I'm scoring right here. But I think we got some cars that... We got at least one car up here that didn't pit. And I believe we're showing 3 that didn't pit. Who in the heck hit the wall? I heard it, Macaulay.
I missed it.
I did too. So Hunter Hallberg, driver of the 8 car, is going to be scored your leader. In the 27, Jonathan Cogswell second. Who is that? 26 car? Michael Robinson.
Yep, that's Michael Robinson there.
Looks like he's going to stay out right here. First car to pit, and he may have taken 2 tires as the 16 of Joshua Kanata. And a little bit of damage on the back of that 27 car, left rear right there.
Someone's been pushing on pretty hard.
Breathalyzer time. Oh, gosh, I hope Nation ain't watching. Bring back some memories, won't it?
It would. Not so good ones.
Not so good ones. So Hunter Hallberg, your race leader right now. It's going to be on the lap 15 start. And I don't think it's going to be a lap 15 restart either, Macaulay. Maybe a lap 16.
Yep, 16 restart.
They are 2x2, though. 27 right there. Jonathan Cogswell second. Third place is a 26 of Michael Robinson. And you got the 16 of Joshua Kanata, 22 of Todd Cray, 29 of Mike Rominger. And we're getting close to that. I think they're going to get the 1 to go this time. So there'll be some vroom vroom after that, won't there, Macaulay?
There will be.
Oh, Clement going to bring the 32 down pit road right here. So's the 3 of Fernandez. I think them guys are packing on a little extra fuel. They might think they're going to have a long green flag run here. And they might be right, Macaulay.
We've seen it a number of times, so it can happen.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, don't you?
Yep.
They probably worked a long pit strategy out.
We had a couple of other takers. Who else is in there? Tommy Haynes is in.
Well, if the thing goes green the rest of the way, that might prove to be a really good choice there, Macaulay.
It could be.
But it is Texas, and we've already had 1 caution tonight. I'm going to have to say, Macaulay, I believe we might have another one.
I think so, but we can't pick yet since we didn't get an over-under from Bender.
No, we didn't get an over-under, so we can't pick. It kind of screwed us up, didn't it?
It did.
I call bull crap on that.
Other bad thing is I'm almost out of bootleggers.
Oh, no. That's like a travesty.
That is. I'm on my last one.
You can't do that. All right, pace car's in. And we're back to green flag racing one more time here at Texas Motor Speedway. Man, Hallberg in the 8 didn't waste no time, Macaulay. He got on the gas, didn't he?
Yeah, he took off.
Look how fast that racetrack comes up in front of you. Oh, no, but he's under attack. 26 car, Michael Robinson, to the front with a little bit of help from the 22 of Todd Gray. I don't know if he's saying he's not out of bootleggers, McCauley, or he's telling you. Oh no, big wreck.
Yep. Ooh, 24 is around, up on his roof.
Yeah, I seen it. I'll have to get back to one of the drivers. That should bring out a caution for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad news. Oh, man, that guy's missing his whole hood, nose, and everything. He's got a modified, McCauley.
That's not going to work around here.
And we're going to go back. Ooh, they're already crashing. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on the 8 car because I know it started somewhere right around here.
Yeah, him and Cogswell. No, Cogswell was in it. 29 was in it.
Watching the 8 on the outside, the 27 car right behind him. Ooh. Man, Mike Rominger in the 29 heavy contact. 24 car Glockner, 32 Clement. And oh no, the bootlegger. Tommy Haynes in the 17 getting caught up in that. We got some good cars. Clement taking a lot of damage front end off the 32 car. Mike Rominger's 29. He looked like he might have escaped it with a little less damage than some of these other guys, but it does look pretty severe to the front of that 29 car. Roy Fernandez, another one caught up in it. You can see some damage on the black. It's a black car, obviously, and it's the Black Coffee Company car. But the back of the number 3 car is where you see the damage.
Some nice driving for Kanata and Michael Atkins to get through that. Oh, Kanata got caught up, but Michael Atkins somehow escaped with no damage.
He did, dipped right through it, didn't he?
He did.
We'll call that skill. That puts him right up in the top 5, too, clearing all that damage, McCauley. Sometimes that's the best way to pick up spots, just miss the wreck.
It is.
It's the easiest way. Your leader, though, is the 22 of Todd Cray. That's a familiar spot for that driver. He's seen that for a lot of laps.
More laps than I can count.
I'm gonna have to. We'll have to count it up one day, just in the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series, to see how many laps he's led, McCauley.
That sounds like a nation job with his calculator.
He skated her through there. That's talent right there, McCauley. That 41.
Yeah.
He Tom Cruised it. I think even Nation would like that one, McCauley.
I believe so.
All right, so what's our top 5 now? 22 of Cray, 56 of Wimbish, 42 of Elliott. We got 4 car Mraz, 10 car of the gentleman, Gary May. I hope he likes his nickname. He hasn't cussed me out over it yet, McCauley.
No, so you should be good. It started last season, so
yeah, it started
I think
last
you're good.
season. We make it stick for 2 seasons, and we know we're good, right?
And it's official.
Just reading the chat. Was it a Ford that started it, McCauley? I think it was.
Well, Cogswell, isn't Cogswell a Ford? He is a Ford. I don't know who was at fault on that one. And
I don't know. There wasn't netcode in there either.
yeah, and then it was 29 as well, and he's a Chevy, so.
If that's the case, though, the netcode would be bad.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is anyway, regardless. So, man, I'll tell you what, we got the viewers in here now watching. We appreciate each and every one of you coming in and checking out the stream. These guys put on one heck of a show. They certainly deserve the viewers for it. Each and every one of those drivers, week in and week out, showing up, and showing out, Michael McCauley, giving it everything they got.
They always put on a good show for us.
That's what you want to do, man. Not just put on a show, but give it everything. You did it last night. Look at you late in the race last night. McCauley racing in the trucks last night. And what was it, about 10, 15 laps ago, you set the fastest lap of the race of anybody, McCauley?
Yep.
Only if you could have done that 150 laps sooner.
I figured it out at the end. Took me too long. Took some notes for next season. That's what we did last night.
That's what you do. You take notes, you learn, and you learn from each and every one of these races, and that's what the guys here are doing. Some of the guys, you're going to have to take some of the learning away from, McCauley. They're just that good. Watching it.
Good.
Watching the 22 of Todd Cray. I just noticed the lights were out on the pace car. That means one thing, McCauley.
We're going back to green.
And there it is right there. Green flag's out. 22 of Todd Cray wasted no time. The drafting is behind him. 56 right there. Wimbish. He's got a little help from that 4 car. It is a Ford. Andrew Mraz right there going to the bottom of the 56. He's going to try to take the 3rd spot away, and I think he might do it. He lined up right behind the 42 car of Elliott, able to pull his draft and go right around the 56. The gentleman Gary May right here, the 10 car. What's that, Brandon Freeze on his bumper?
Yep, 21.
Freeze into 21, and man, what happened to the 10? He's going to go way high right here.
Same Mraz.
Holy crap. Look at the run the 10 got down the straightaway. 21's going to look to the bottom of the 4 car. I'll tell you what, a guy blinks a little bit like I seen that 21 do, and that'll make everyone around him nervous, McCauley.
That does.
And them cars are cranking it up.
Fender over under 5 cautions.
About to blow my damn eardrums out. There's the 41 car, Michael Atkins Jr. The bootlegger, man, he escaped that wreck pretty okay there, McCauley.
Yeah, he's a little damaged, but doesn't seem to be affecting him right now.
17 car right there with the 41. It looked more like the 17 car was kind of the ping pong ball.
Yeah.
You see damage on the back of that car, especially from the side view right here. I think there's damage to all 3 of those cars in that pack. Back of the 4 car, back of the 41 a little bit, back of the 17. Probably look close enough to be damage on the back of the 3. Oh, no, 3 wide. We've seen this twice, and we've had cautions both times, McCauley. And we almost had another one, didn't we?
Yep. That was close.
3 wide at Texas is not working out this time around. 28 laps of the 135 scheduled into the race right now. Actually, 27 complete. My West Virginia calculator failed me again. Damn it, McCauley.
Yeah, not reliable.
There's Bender.
Yep, over under 5.
You can't show up on time, Bender. Show up anytime. Right, McCauley?
Yep.
Over, under 5, under 3. What about you, McCauley?
I'll go 4.
So there's Todd Cray out front. We'll get a different peek of that car, but I'm pretty sure that that one is a Chevrolet. Absolutely. So the bow tie probably the Bowtie Army up front with the Army car in second, also being a Chevrolet Macaulay.
Yep.
And we'll go down through the top 5 right here. We got a Ford back here in third with the 21 car Brandon Freese. And then the first Toyota in the field right now is going to be this number 5 car right here, Chad Osborne. And then in fifth spot, we're going to have the 42 car David Elliott. And then in sixth here is going to be the Toyota Camry of Michael Atkins Jr. We'll just do the top 10 that way. Roy Fernandez, Black Rifle Coffee Company car is a Chevrolet. I'm not keeping count of this, by the way. Last week's winner, Nick Hunt, right here in the 00 car, also a Chevrolet. And the bootlegger behind him with the Busch Light Apple paint scheme. The 17 of Tommy Haynes, also a bow tie driver. And look at that right there in the top 10, the 29 of Mike Rominger. You can see the damage on the front of the car. Rominger doing a great job with that damage to keep that car up there in the top 10 like that, Macaulay.
Yeah. Handling doesn't handle as great when you have a little bit of damage, but he's turned it back up there.
Yeah, and this group of drivers got it in line, you know, all the way from Atkins back there to Rominger. These 5 cars right here have got it in line and may be able to draft up to that top group again. Speaking of the top group, Todd Cray still has control of the field, 22 car. 21 of Brandon Freese is in second. He's got the 5 of Chad Osborne behind him, and then they've got the 56 of Wimbish. So Wimbish dropped a couple of spots right there, Macaulay. And
yeah.
Look at Osborne. Chad Osborne in the 5 car working hard on the bottom, but he's going to lose the momentum down the back straightaway here.
Yeah, you need help to do that.
He tried it, though. I'll give him credit for that. Heck, try it now. It might teach you something later in the race.
Yeah. Better do it now than the last lap.
We're 35 laps in now of 135. That's going to give us 100 to go. And
Osborne got into Wimbish. Wimbish saved it. That was a heck of a save there.
Yeah, it's going to cost Wimbish some spots there. He's going to drop back here with the 00 in them.
Yeah, and Osborne dropped back too.
Yeah, Osborne's going to drop back. Both of them. It's going to cost them both a little bit of time right here. So 42 of David Elliott back in third. That just shows you how much it separated first and second, Macaulay.
Yeah.
1.3 seconds to David Elliott in third now. Michael Atkins Jr., though, in the 41 is going to take advantage of it to move up to the 4th spot now. These guys are going to have to stay in line, though, and work together as you see David Elliott go all the way to the top side in the 42 car. It should be hard for 3 or 4 of them guys to get together, though, and run those top 2 down, Macaulay.
Yeah, they should run them down pretty quick here. As long as they stay organized back here.
That's the gap right there from second back to third. Good view right off the 21's back bumper. And there, who is that? Hunter Hallberg in the 8 they're going by? Yep. Hallberg involved in, I believe it was the first caution, wasn't it, Macaulay?
I believe it was.
All right, let's do it through the field. We'll show everybody where their favorite driver's at, and that's not the right camera, but we'll pretend that it was. Start at the front of the field. Todd Cray right here. Led 21 laps so far. The 39 ran. Oh, look who's back, Macaulay.
Why?
Because YouTube doesn't know how to ban them. I think it's child abuse, man. Put them in timeout again. I don't know how many times I report them and nothing's ever done.
I can't tell you how many times I've reported them.
It's the same channel.
It is.
Nice. All right. So your leader right here, Todd Cray. We're going to go back to P2. And we're going to find Brandon Fries in the 21. You see Fries just riding right now. And go back to third. We got Michael Atkins Jr. moving up another spot here, Macaulay. And if you look out of his windshield, he's running the leaders down.
Yep. They're getting there. They're organized.
So on board with the driver of the 41. Oh, yeah, he's chasing. Look how quick they're catching him now. Right behind him is going to be the 3-car Roy Fernandez. Fernandez already won one race this season so far. So I might want to keep an eye on that 3-car. He was strong last week, too. Remember, Macaulay?
Yeah, he was. I think he finished second, didn't he?
Yes, he did. We go back to 5th here, and we're going to find last week's winner, the 00, Nick Hunt. Nick having another solid performance so far here at Texas. Go back to 6th. We're going to find the bootlegger right there, Tommy Haynes. The bootlegger was just better than Bush.
I can't get used to it.
We couldn't do the Bush all the time, so he's got to be the bootlegger, Macaulay.
He does.
We have to. I mean, it's a must. So Tommy Haynes will remain the bootlegger. He's in 6th. Now back in 7th is going to be John Wimbish here in the 56 car. And I'm pretty sure these 3 are all teammates, the 00, 17, and 56. But they're all working together with the 41 right behind them to run the leaders down, and guess what? They've caught them. I want to get back to that because I want to see what they do with the run, Macaulay.
Yep.
We can see how quick the 41 and the 3 and these guys are catching the top 2. But let's see what they're going to do with the run.
Brandon Fries goes for the lead instead of Michael Atkins dipping below.
Yeah, what a great race we got going here. Fries is going to take the opportunity to try to pick up a spot on the 22 of Todd Cray. And the 41's going to go with him here, but the 3's going to split out and go to the top with the 22. So, man, we got a race, Macaulay.
Yeah, and it makes sense why Roy Fernandez went up there with Todd Craig, because they're teammates.
They're teammates, that's right. But now you got the 00, 17, 56 coming into the fold. 41's going to fight back on the bottom on the 3, and he's going to take it. Move the 41 back to the 3rd spot. But the 22 of Todd Cray sitting P2 now because of 21. Driver of the 21, Brandon Fries, taking a top spot. Man, what a race so far, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
2 caution flags slowed us down. When they're green flag, though, they're racing, and they've got 34, 30. You know what, McCauley? I think green flag pit stops are coming up, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how long their run is, but it should be coming up soon here.
They got, what, 60% fuel load, so I'd say somewhere around 40. Ooh, man, look at the move down to the bottom by the 41.
Yeah, it blocked that run.
Kind of knocked the air off the 3, couldn't go nowhere. You read that, McCauley?
Yep.
That's funny. 41 looking to the bottom right here on the 22. Oh, he's going to make it work, McCauley. He's going to take that number 2 spot away from Todd Gray. That's not an easy pass. He had no help whatsoever down there.
No, that's not easy at all.
So Freeze the leader, 41 Michael Atkins Jr. moving up into the P2 spot.
There he goes again.
And here he goes again, right back to the bottom on the 21. That time, though, the 21. Oh, look at that, though. No contact there. So it's clean. Who's Todd Cray going to go with? I'll tell you where I'd go right there. New leader, 41, Michael Atkins Jr. Just like that.
Wherever he goes, I'm going right now.
I'll tell you what, McCauley, he put a clinic on going through him right there.
He did.
He's got the 22 of Todd Cray in the rearview mirror.
No, Todd Cray's
they're
pitting.
3 wide. Nope, Cray's coming to pit road. I told you green flag pit stops were happening. They weren't happening, but they were about to happen. I don't know. Happening, about to happen, already happened. Who knows these days, McCauley?
It's all the same anymore.
It is.
All I know is the chat's going crazy with Michael Atkins out there in the lead.
Well, that's all it took to blow the chat up again, huh? We're going to have a talk with him, make sure he does that quite frequently.
We are.
He could just mess around, drop back a little bit, and take the lead again. That would do it. Gapplebees. All right, pit stops right here. Brandon Freeze on pit road. And again, that's what it looks like from the leader's bumper. And here we go again, McCauley. I'm going to report it again. We'll try hate speech this time.
I'll do harassment and bullying on them.
I tried everything, man. I mean, literally everything. Where's the 26 at? Michael Robinson back here in 14th now.
He was one of the ones that stayed out on that last caution there, I believe.
He pitted, though. He's already pit cycled. The only one still out now is going to be right here, the 5-car Chad Osborne. I need to switch the cameras up real quick. So there's the 5 right here of Osborne. He's going to be scored to race leader, but he's got about 38 laps on the run. I think after it all shakes out, the 41's going to go back to the lead. Maybe, I don't know. 41's on pit road now.
Yep, he's on pit road with, I believe Tommy Haynes is there as well.
Yep, Haynes is on pit road. There goes Haynes, or Nick. I think that's Nick Hunt right there in the 00. Atkins going to beat them off pit road, though. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out because the leader's on pit road now. And who was that asked about the 26? Gale? Was it Gale?
Yep, it was Gale.
Gale, we're going to do it through the field here pretty shortly as soon as they get these pit stops taken care of. And there goes the 5 car off pit road. I think it might cycle around to the 3 of Fernandez.
It will.
But look at the run the 42 and the 22's got. They're going to drive right around them. There's no sense in trying to block that, man. That's like a freight train.
You can't block that run.
You can, but it'll be a caution almost guaranteed. So that's going to put the 42 of David Elliott back to the front of the field. All right. Through the field, Macaulay?
Yep.
So one more time, we're going to roll through the field with your leader, the number 42 of David Elliott. He's led 1 lap here out of the 60 complete. Second place right now is going to be Todd Cray, and Todd Cray's all over the back bumper, Macaulay. What's on the back of that car? Ashok? Ashok. I don't.
Ashok, yeah. Performance energy.
I don't want to know what an Ashok is, Macaulay.
I don't want to know either.
Let's go back to P3. We're going to find Roy Fernandez, and there's a little bit of distance between Fernandez and the 22 car. But I think Fernandez just got passed, didn't he?
Yep, he got passed by a whole line of cars.
Whole line of cars. So let's go catch up with them. Michael Atkins Jr. in the number 41 was the first car to go by him. So that was convenient. Michael Atkins back in the 3rd spot, but he'll work his way back up there. We'll go to 4th, and we're going to find right behind Atkins is going to be Andrew Mraz in the number 4 car. Pawn shop for booty. Probably about right, Macaulay. So there's the 4 car, Andrew Mraz riding in the 4th spot. And then we'll find the 21 of Brandon Freeze right here in the 5th position. All right, 6th spot right here. We're going to be on board with the 56 of John Wimbish. This is a look coming out of turn 2. And, man, 1 and 2 is a lot flatter on this reconfiguration, Macaulay.
It is.
Ask me if I like it.
I don't think anybody likes it.
No. No, no, no. Here's the 00 and Nick Hunt back here in the 7th position right now, and internet little bit on the fritz right there. Give us a little bit of almost sent me into a full-blown grand mal seizure. I ain't gonna lie, Macaulay. Michael Benson, what is up, man? Long time no see. Let's drop back one more to Roy Fernandez right here in the number 3 car. Fernandez currently sitting in the 8th position. What happened, Macaulay?
Trying to find it right now.
Who broke it? It'd have to be a car that's on the track actively.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, no. We got to find it, Macaulay.
Oh, it was Wimbish, 56.
All right, only one thing to do to see it. Back it up. There it is right there. So keeping an eye on the number 56 car right here. Wimbish he's right up there close to the top 5 or in it when that happened, wasn't he, McCauley?
He was.
Awesome, man. It'll be good to have you back for sure. That'll get Nation all excited, won't it, McCauley?
It will.
We won't be able to contain that fella. You won't be able to put that possum in a cage, will you?
Hopefully Nation's watching right now.
I don't know. It was about something about a quarter pounder. And what did I do to the overlays? Nothing. They're fine.
Yep, they're good.
I'll pretend like everything's all right. There's a damaged car up here, McCauley.
The number 8. That the one we're looking at?
Yep, number 8, Hunter Hallberg, driver of the 8 car. But the 21 car of Brandon Fries is the leader. And where is Michael Robinson at for the Michael Robinson fan? Robinson is currently sitting in the 13th position. And we were almost there on the in-car. I'm not even going to lie.
We were getting there.
I was just about to hand it off to you to do the second half of the field. Who was the cheeseburger guy? Randy on Trailer Park Boys. That was the one that ate all the cheeseburgers. Wimbish is going to be back here too in 11th, and you got the 32 on pit road. The 8 car is back out on the track making laps now. Gary May right there in the 10 car is sitting 15th, and he's actually still on the lead lap, isn't he? Last car on the lead lap is the 10 car, Gary May. The car looks pretty good too, McCauley. So we have got 15 cars on the lead lap right now.
Yep.
68 laps complete. Melon, 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 melon. You hear this, McCauley? Could you say, I'm just here for the tacos? So, McCauley, I'm looking up in the top left-hand corner, and I see Butt Kicker. How is the Butt Kicker doing?
It's doing good.
Or should we ask the girlfriend?
I should. I should go get her real quick.
Yep, just go get her, and we'll ask her how the Butt Kicker's working.
I might not get my seat back, though.
You better not go get her.
Yeah, no.
So, a shout-out to Butt Kicker right there. You got to feel what you've been missing. Right, McCauley?
Yep.
And if you don't want to feel what you've been missing, the lady might want to. Butt Kicker making happy couples all over the world. Hey, that should be a paid promo right there, McCauley.
That should.
So 2x2, 21, Brandon Fries, your leader, 5 car, Chad Osborne. Going to restart P2. You got Todd Craze, 22, third. David Elliott's 42 is actually third. Todd Craze, 22 is fourth. To hell with the tacos. So 2x2, McCauley, as Nation would say, all the way to the gate, right?
I know, he may say to the spaceship now.
Maybe all the way to the spaceship where the aliens are hanging out and abducting him on a daily basis. So So Brandon Freese is going to lead him back to green flag right now because the green flag's back out. Chad Osborne, pretty good restart, but look at David Elliott right there in the 42 digging on the bottom. I think Elliott wants one. He might go for two right here. Look at the 42 work the bottom right here, McCauley.
Yep, there he goes.
And I believe he's going to be your leader after it's all said and done. He's going to drag the 5-car Chad Osborne right with him, 4-car Andrew Mraz. And it looks like they all decided to freight train him.
Yeah, no one's working with him right now.
They left Freeze hung out to dry right there on the outside, and he's dropping like a rock. 17 right there, Tommy Haynes going by, 29 of Rominger. Now even the 16 of Kanata says, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take the spot if it's there. Look at that, though. The 21 might hold Rominger off. Nope, didn't happen.
We got a battle for the lead now, too.
We're going back up front for that one. Now the 42 is going to get hung up on that outside. 5-car Osborne to the lead. 4-car Mraz to second. 22 of Cray to third. We got a race. 42's hung out. We know what happens when you get hung out, McCauley.
Yeah, we just saw it by the 21.
Back of the bus. No. I'm not nation. Oh, is the 5 going to get hung out?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. It seems to be a common denominator for the leader now.
I don't think you want to be the leader right now.
You can get the lead, but I'm pretty sure they're going to recycle you pretty quickly. Todd Cray looked at it in the 22, and he's all over the 4's bumper. Now they're fanned out. Michael Atkins Jr. got himself caught on the outside now. I think if a guy could get a couple of cars up there to help him, it would be a different story.
Yeah, he'd be all right then.
41 fended off the battle from the 17, goes right to the 4th spot. He's going to pull up on the back of the 3-car. And I believe the 3-car and the 22 might be teammates. So perhaps a couple of those guys are going to clearly go in the same direction, McCullough.
Oh, here we got another move for the lead.
Yep, recycling again. He's going to have the 3-car go with him here. And now the 41's going to pull down there, and that's going to move the 4-car backwards. Maybe the... Wow!
Oh.
That could have been a mess.
That could have been.
So 41 working on the back of the 3, and that's a pretty good battle right here. 41's going to go to the bottom. Side by side with the 3-car. And now the 4's going to drop to the bottom. And the 41 isn't going to go after 1, he's going to go after 2. And just like that, Michael Atkins is going to go back to the front of the field, McCauley.
Didn't take him long to get back up there.
But watch that outside line because you got a couple of cars out there that are teammates that are really fast. And Todd Cray's fighting back. That bottom lane, though, just a shorter way around when you get down here at this end of the track in 3 and 4. And it's going to prevail. 41, Michael Atkins Jr., your leader. Andrew Mraz to second. Todd Cray back to third. Look at Roy Fernandez dropping off the back of the 22. That's not going to help the 22 any. No, sir. Here we go again, McCauley. Put that sumbitch in timeout again. How many freaking times do you have to report that stupid son of a gun to YouTube and they won't do nothing about it, McCauley?
I got to be over 20 times already by now from all the other ones.
Man, I mean, we just... You know, and I never had that problem until this season.
No.
I'd like to have a beer with the sumbitch and introduce them to our channel. Just one beer, Macaulay.
Just one.
Just one. So the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr., your leader, 4-car Andrew Mraz second. I don't know. You think we can do it through the field this time? Let's try it one more time, Macaulay.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Your leader, we said it before, Michael Atkins Jr. working his way back up to the front, lap 82 of 135. Go back to P2, and right behind him is going to be the 4-car Andrew Mraz. The melons are out for sure now. Look at that, Macaulay.
Yep, they're out.
Here's Todd Cray in third right now. Todd's got up there and led some laps in this one. Oh, he's got kind of a bit of a run right there on the 4-car. But he's not going to try anything, just going to stay in line. Still a little bit of time to go right here. So we'll go back to fourth. We're going to find the 3-car right here, Roy Fernandez, right on the back of the teammates bumper. Man, Fernandez has been strong. I think he missed the first race this season, didn't he, Macaulay?
Yeah.
And he come out with a win in second. He's riding in the top 4 right here. Tommy Haynes, though, going around him. That's going to move Tommy Haynes in the 17 up to the 4th spot. So Haynes was the next driver we were gonna cover. We'll jump right on board with him as he drives up to the back of the 22. And we got a battle for the lead. 4 cars side by side. Look at the 41 hold them off. Damn, that was a power move, Macaulay.
That was.
And now the 4 car is going to get pushed to the outside, and Tommy Haynes is going to drop to the bottom and let the 4 drop like a rock. So we're going to go back behind this battle to the 6th place car. That's the 29 of Mike Rominger. Rominger's got damage on the front of that car, but he's doing a hell of a job wheeling it, Macaulay.
Yeah.
He's had that damage since caution flag number 2, which we're going to call the big one for obvious reasons. We covered Mraz, so let's go back to the 7th place driver. That's the 42 of David Elliott. We're going to move a little quicker now because we're going to try to get through the whole field. So 8th place is going to be the 5-car Chad Osborne. Osborne's kind of been up and down in this race. He's currently up in the 8th position. We've seen him up in the front. We've seen him in the back. Osborne's been, I don't know, pretty much all throughout the field.
Yep.
All right, take it away, Macaulay. 9th place.
All right, 9th place, you got Michael Robinson.
He's about 4.5 seconds back.
Yep, from the pack. They got a little pack behind him here. And back in 10th, you got Gary May. May have someone on the inside of him right now. Can't really tell. Back in 11th, you got Kanata. Kind of been a quiet night for him. Used to seeing him up front most of the race, so it's a little different for seeing him back here. He's about 6 seconds away from the leader right now. 12th, you got Brandon Freeze. I think he was caught up in one of those. Was he caught up in the big one, lap 2?
Yeah, I think the 21 was caught up in that.
Yeah, I think he had some damage on his back of his car. And he actually just got passed right there. We're going on ride. Yeah, ride with him. The 99 of Toby Bird. He's picking on the inside of Nick Hunt. Or not Nick Hunt, that's who we're going to next, Gary May. And then 15th. Nick Hunt, last week's winner. He's kind of been up and down too. He's been up front, in the back, up front, and just riding around the back right now.
Yeah, I think he's back here with Wimbish. And that's going to do it for our Through the Field with active drivers that are on the racetrack.
Yep.
Let's get back to the front. That's where the battle's at for the lead. Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41 P1. 22 of Todd Cray P2. But watch out for the bootlegger Tommy Haynes in that 17 car, Macaulay.
Oh, we got a caution.
And we got caution number 4. We got a car number?
Not quite yet. I have no clue who that one is.
I'm looking. Wimbish is on pit road, but I think he was already there. I don't know. I didn't see anybody drop through the field wickedly.
No.
I'll take a shot in the dark here. I'm just going to back it up to see if I can see anything in the lead group, Macaulay. Change the camera up a bit. I didn't see anything in that lead group.
It was a 10.
All right, so we got a driver or a car number here.
I believe it was a 10.
I didn't see the 10 do anything here, but
No, maybe not. I saw him go way up the track.
Now that was after the caution come out. Man, I'm looking and I don't see anyone that caused it, Macaulay.
No. Right there it was, okay. It was on the backstretch. It was the 10 getting into the 56 of John Wimbish. Wimbish spun her around there on the backstretch.
Well, that's weird. I thought I went back far enough. We'll try it one more time.
And then Wimbish is stuck on the wall. That's why the caution came out. He was stuck on the wall.
All right, we see. I'm right there where it should be now. Yeah, you see the 10 go way up by the wall right here. 56 closing in on them. I backed up way too far, Macaulay. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right there. 56 took the worst end of that one, didn't he?
Yeah, and I believe he got stuck on the wall that he had to tow it back.
So that's what's going to bring out caution flag number 4. The 41 would be on pit road right now.
Yeah, he came back in a second time, so I don't know if he's just topping off or...
Well, they're 95 of 135, so what's that going to give them?
41?
41
That's
laps.
Close.
That's right on the edge, isn't it?
That is.
And that's if they pit now, it's on the edge. But I imagine some of these guys are going to actually... Now, why would it block melons?
The water. Yeah, I don't understand why it's blocking the melons.
41 just left pit road. He's currently sitting in the 12th position back here. And if you look at the ticker at the top, it'll show you those positions there. I'm going to hide all those from him. I'll show him when he can speak a little cleaner on there. Type a little cleaner, Macaulay.
Yep.
Just a little bit. I'm all right with it every now and then, but not everything you type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's no sense in that. And there's $50 on the line. So Mike Rominger is going to be your new leader up here in the 29 car. '42 car next to him, and David Elliott. Elliott's done a pretty good job running up there this race, Macaulay.
Yeah, he has.
4-car Andrew Mraz, 16. Joshua Kanata, there's the gentleman right there. Gary May in the 10-car rounded out the top 5. It shouldn't have held that one either.
No, I don't get it.
I don't understand it. Maybe we don't have to. So for the Michael Atkins Jr. fans, he's going to be restarting back there in the 7th position.
Prediction is he's not going to be there long.
I wouldn't think so. But look at Rominger from the damage he took and caution number 2 to leading them to green after caution number 4, Macaulay.
Yeah,
That's a
I
pretty.
think you're out of the over under now too.
Oh, I'm out of it. You're right on it.
Yep.
You're right on the bubble, Macaulay. Green flag's out. We're back to green flag racing one more time. Side by side for the 42 and 29, and that is the battle for the lead. Going to go a little wider camera right here. Show that top 3. Rominger's going to maintain the top spot, but not for long. 4-car Andrew Mraz right to the bottom. And if you're looking to the right, bottom of your screen, the 41 car is already on the attack. Going around the 26 right now.
Yep.
Man, look at this race going on. Man, David Elliott's 42 backed right up. Rominger's going backwards too, and the 26 almost got in the back of him.
And look at Gary May now.
Look at that 41 picking up another spot. Michael Atkins Jr. up 3.
Oh,
there's
we
the
just got
contact.
99.
26 car. Did he save it?
They're still wrecking. Oh, he's into the wall now.
Yeah, that'll bring out a caution. Maybe it won't. He's at the bottom of the track, Macaulay.
Yeah, no caution.
No caution. We're going to stay clean. Not clean and green, but we're going to stay green, Macaulay. 36 laps to go now. Andrew Mraz up front, 41. Michael Atkins back in 3rd, going after the 10 of Gary May.
Oh,
Wow. Gary May just spun out across the nose. I didn't even see contact.
No.
That was crazy. So Gary May I don't know if the car just stepped out on him or what, Macaulay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's going to put Osborne in 3rd. Look at that 41, though. Look how fast he's closing on that 5-car, Macaulay.
He's there. He's going to make a move here. Not yet. Not close enough.
That was crazy with the 10.
That was.
I didn't see no contact or no net code or nothing.
No, that was.
It looked like the car just stepped out on a guy. Wow, look at how close that was between the 5 and the 16.
I was just saying, dude, the 16 hasn't been up here all race, and look where he's at.
I don't even know how Michael Atkins Jr. missed the 10 car. Thinking about it, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Show that shit again, he said. We have to back up too far now. We're too far past it. We go back here where the 42's at. David Elliott. There's the 99 of Toby Bird. 21 Brandon Fries. 3-car Roy Fernandez. There's Todd Cray back there in this pack. It's almost go time, Macaulay. 33 laps to go, man. I mean, when's the go point?
It's now.
When do you tell the driver, it's time to drop the hammer? He is a
Maybe
racing
20 to go.
ninja.
Yeah.
Like Crisco on a hot plate. Yeah, next time we'll back it back up again. We just got a little too far past it there. That should be on somebody's highlight reel.
Yeah.
Heck, if somebody's got a minute mark for it, they give you the minute mark and you can back the broadcast up to it. Now you're getting the sights and the sounds of the Hyperdrive Cup Series around Texas. 4, Mraz. Leader, 16, Kanata, second. 5 car, Osborne, third. 41 car, Atkins Jr., fourth.
Atkins actually looks like he's struggling to keep up with the draft right now.
Maybe he's saving on something, Macaulay.
He could be saving a little fuel. Maybe he's close.
Well, I went to click to show it, and it said another moderator did it. You must have did it for me, Macaulay.
Yep, I beat you to it.
You beat me to the melons. Son of a bitch, what's wrong with me?
I have no clue.
So that second group has got formed together a little better, and you have the 3 and the 22 right there. And then behind them's a bootlegger. 17. Who's behind him? 00?
Yep, 00. 99 behind 00.
99 behind the 00. So this is the second group right here. They're getting formed up, trying to run them down right now. They're about 3 seconds back, Macaulay, so they got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah.
And you're right about the 41.
I don't think he has any damage that would be slowing him down.
If he does, it's not much, but maybe it's fuel, Macaulay.
It could be. Maybe he is trying to save because he topped off.
We're looking off the back of his car right now, but he has clearly fallen off that draft. 27 laps to go, and we knew that when he topped off, he would be right on the edge of making it. But some of the guys behind him, like Fernandez and Cray, they topped off after he did. So I'm showing 13 laps on the run for those guys this time, 16 laps for first and second, 14 for third, and 15 for fourth. This is off the back of the 41 car. He's fallen off about 2 seconds right now, Macaulay.
Yeah, he's about to get caught by the second pack here.
The car doesn't have any damage. He has to be playing a fuel mileage game right here. These guys up front are not. Andrew Mraz, Kanata, the 5 car right there of Osborne. We might see some of these other drivers play it too, but these guys they're 2 laps worse than them other guys are, Macaulay.
Yeah. 41's coming in.
Maybe he couldn't make it. Oh no, problems on pit road for the 41. I don't think that entry went as planned, Macaulay.
I don't think so.
We're going to back up and take a look at it, but I don't think that was as planned. I think the stop schedule. He didn't hit anything, though, but hopefully he got it slowed down. He didn't get held in this pit. Well, he didn't, did he, Macaulay?
No, he's out.
So back up front, 4-car Andrew Mraz up front, 16-car Kanata second, 5-car Chad Osborne back in third. Man, and what a race we've had tonight. 112 laps completed, the 135 scheduled distance, 23 laps to go, slowed down only by 4 caution flags, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Now the 4th place driver is going to be the 3-car of Roy Fernandez, and he's going to have the 22 of Todd Cray right behind him. So if the 41 come to pit road, does that mean all of them have to?
I would think so.
Yeah, we got someone on pit road now. Who was that? Did you see it, Macaulay?
I didn't see it. I was slacking there.
Atkins rejoins the field 1 lap down in 13th position.
Chad Osborne's on right now.
Osborne's on pit road, okay. They can't make it because Osborne was better on fuel than the guys in front of him. So they can't make it, Macaulay. That's plain and simple. They can't do it. They can try, but they can't do it.
Nope, and Reminger is on right now.
So Mraz and Kanata, teammates right here. When are they going to choose the pit? Then we go back 2 seconds now. This second pack has picked up a full second on those leaders, Macaulay.
Yeah, the 3 of them have really gained.
They were 3 seconds back when we first checked on it, and now they are 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds back now. And we're talking about the second group here. That's the 3-car of Roy Fernandez, 22 of Todd Cray, and the 17 of Tommy Haynes.
Your leader's in and Kanata's in.
So we don't have to wonder when they're coming to pit road no more, do we?
Nope. It's done now.
It's going to recycle. I think all these guys have to go. Atkins back in the top 10, but he did have some problems on that pit stop. From what I can see, Macaulay.
Yeah.
New leader is Fernandez in the 3, 22 of Todd Cray, 17 of Tommy Haynes, 21 of Brandon Freese, and the 99 of Toby Bird. I think that's the top 5. Who's the first one that pitted? Actually, it's Atkins.
Yep, Atkins. And I think Mraz got held for speeding. He's still on.
Oh, yep. You're right. Mraz must have got held for speeding, but Atkins is in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think Kanata may be in front of him.
I'm showing Kanata 2 back from him.
Yeah, no, so Atkins could be in good shape.
So we're going to have to wait and see when these leaders come to pit road, where we're looking off the back of the 22 car in second right now. 3-car Fernandez still out front. There's the 17 Tommy Haynes, 00 Nick Hunt behind him. And Hunt is actually in the 4th position. And Brandon Freese right behind him in the 21's in the top 5. That's rounded out the top 5 here. Atkins is back up to 8th. He scored a lap down, though, because he did make a pit stop, and your top 5, or actually your top 7, have not yet pitted. So we're going to have to see how it shakes out after these guys come to pit road. Once the top 7 make it to pit road, or is somebody just going to pull the brakes on it, Macaulay, and try to save gas, or what do you think?
I mean, if you're Roy Fernandez, you have a win, so what do you have to lose now?
I don't think you can make it with your foot through the floorboard.
No, I don't think so, so he doesn't want to be in the lead.
These guys are, 27 laps in to a run right now, Macaulay.
It's going to be close.
So we know
Be real close.
we know they can go 40 probably. Right, Macaulay?
Yeah, roughly.
But I don't know about safely at 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they are saving because Atkins is catching them.
Well, Atkins got fresher tires. Yeah, he's back on the lead lap now, isn't he?
Not quite, but he's going around them now.
Oh, yeah, he's passing them right now. So if you're looking up in the lead group, you're going to see the 41 car Michael Atkins Jr. working his way through the field. He has got enough fuel to go the distance. In fact, he's the first car out there with enough fuel to go the distance, Macaulay.
Yep, and Tommy Haynes just brought her in.
Yeah, Tommy Haynes in the 17, the first one of the lead cars that come to pit road. They can't make it.
No.
We're off the back of the 41 now, looking at the 41. He's driving away from the pack. I mean, he's still in 8th position, so we'll have to see how it works out, but he unlapped himself, Macaulay.
The hard way.
And we're back up with the leaders on the field, though. 3-car Fernandez, 22 of Todd Cray, 17 coming off of pit road. So Fernandez, Hunt, Cray, Freeze, Bird, and May are the only ones who have not pitted, Macaulay.
Yep.
And he could go all the way, Macaulay, all the way. Nation did it, didn't he?
He did.
Michael Benson coming to stream tonight. You believe that?
Yeah, that's been a while since he's been around.
Wondered where Benson's been. Said he's moving to Charlotte, didn't he?
Yep.
So now the 00, last week's winner, is up front with 9 laps to go. I don't think he's pitting again.
Yeah, he's going to try a stretcher.
I think the 00 is going to try to stretch it and go 2 for 2 weeks in a row, Macaulay. Fernandez, Cray, Brandon Freeze, Toby Bird. Actually, Bird and May are worse on fuel than these leaders are. 00 car, Nick Hunt, last week's winner, is your race leader. And in second, you've got the 3 car of Roy Fernandez. Back in third is going to be the 22 of Todd Cray. And I'll bet you they're saving fuel.
Yeah, they are. They fell off the pace.
So Brandon Freeze, 21's trying the same thing. Toby Bird here in the 99. Bird, a lot of damage on, no. He's got a front end. It's just black and I couldn't see it, Macaulay. So Gary May is still out there. And your first one that is pitted out on the racetrack is going to be the 41 right here of Michael Atkins Jr. And he's back in 7th. He's got about 17 laps on the run since he made a pit. But we've only got 6 laps to go, Macaulay.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to make it and who won't. We know who will.
Well, I'm looking and it looks like even right, I think May went to pit road. So that moves Atkins up to 6th. And he's 27 seconds behind the race leader, which is the 00 of Nick Hunt, who is actually 2 seconds in front of second place Roy Fernandez right here. 5 laps to go. Less than 5, 4.5. Oh, she's going to turn into a nail biter now, Macaulay.
Yep. '99's in now.
Yep. Atkins is in 5th position now. Osborne is right behind him for position. 21 still on the track. 22. I don't think these guys up front are stopping.
I don't think so.
0 car, Nick Hunt trying to go 2 in a row, Macaulay. Nope, he's coming to pit road right now. 0 brought her in hot, but I think he's going to get it woed down. He's coming to pit road. That's going to hand the lead over to the 3 car, Roy Fernandez. Fernandez and the 22 of Todd Cray. They're saving.
Yeah, same with the 21. I don't even know if he's going half throttle.
So we got 3 cars that I'm pretty sure are committed right here. Side by side, that's going to move Atkins. He's in the top 5, but he should go around Nick, and he does.
Yeah, Atkins closed like 6 seconds that lap there.
Atkins is 19 seconds back, and he's just closing it quickly. But 2 laps to go. I don't think it's going to be quick enough. The leader is now Todd Cray. I believe the 3 backed off of it. He's shutting her down, Macaulay.
Or is he out? Are they out?
He's either out or he's shutting it down. He might be out of fuel.
Yeah, they're out.
Yep, 3 cars out. 22 cars out of fuel. So we're going to go back to the 21.
He's got 7 seconds here to hold on.
He ain't going to do it. His car's missing now. He's out, Macaulay. This should hand it over to the 41 of Michael Atkins.
Oh, here comes Chad Osborne trying to make a move on him. Nope.
Osborne's
not there.
He's there. He's about 2 car lengths back, but they're going to pass the 21. White flag lap right here on the back straightaway. Michael Atkins Jr. and the 41 back to the front, Macaulay. Through turns 3 and 4 for the last time at Texas Motor Speedway. The 41 car, Michael Atkins Jr., sat on the pole, led 30 laps tonight, and won the race, Macaulay.
He did.
Melons for everyone. So who's that going to give us? Chad Osborne back there in the 5 in P2, and Joshua Kanata in the 16 is going to recover for a podium finish. That's your top 3. Taking a look at the top 5. Behind Kanata was the 17 of Tommy Haynes. Bootlegger had a good run.
Yep.
Brandon Freeze, another one in the 21 car, finishing in 5th. Good shout out to him. And the MMO radio Discord is about to go ape shit. We'll have to find that Discord.
We will.
Why is it not showing the 41's burnouts? There we go. All right, we're going to wait for the top 3 to get in the waiting room right here, the WFO waiting room, and we're going to start our post-race interviews for you. But if you're just tuning in, your race winner, and he stalled it, Macaulay. 41 car, Michael Atkins Jr. winning the race here tonight, Texas Motor Speedway, with the Hyperdrive Cup Series at Swift Motorsports. Get the link. Where's the link at? It's on the way, Macaulay. All right, he's in the waiting room, so we're not going to wait no longer.
Nope, no point.
Michael Atkins Jr., you're in the broadcast booth with Vern and Michael McCulley. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Man, I'll tell you what, you put a clinic on when it come to driving through that field and getting back to that top spot. Tell us about your race tonight.
Oh, it was, I'd say eventful, but when you drive big rigs on ATS, that could be a little bit more eventful. But no, race tonight, I mean, it had a couple moments for me where I was like, man, I don't like this, so I backed off, and I tried to save fuel, so I couldn't save fuel toward the end there, so I just went ahead and ducked down pit road and toward the end there and for that last stop. And luckily it all played out, and came away with a win. I knew I had to get up and somehow, because once I got out front, I could just hold it up there in the top spot and kind of hold them at bay. But and just to get a win with Swift Motorsports in any series is a challenge, and it's hard but fun and eventful at the same time. So I like leagues that presents challenges with challenging drivers. So hats off to the admins for putting this league on.
Oh, heck yeah, man. I don't think anybody could have ever said it better right there, Michael Atkins Jr. And I have to ask another question. Do you have a rig set up in your truck?
No, I do not.
Okay, just checking because I knew a couple of guys that used to do that, and they had their rigs in the truck, so I had to ask you on that one. Man, I'll tell you, had the melons going wild in YouTube and the chat tonight, and the fans were definitely in there for you 110%, buddy.
I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to MC Shay over there at MMO Radio and DJ Dia Claire out there and all the staff out there. They do a phenomenal job on the DJing music and everything like that on the towards the weekend and everything. And I also got to give a shout out to World Tour Trucking. I know they asked for an interview, and I walked away from the computer, finishing ninth that race at Daytona, and so that's my fault. But give a quick shout out to them for, because I know they was tuning in and probably rooting for me also. But W is a W, but we'll celebrate tonight, but off to next week. Can't stick around for Texas too much longer. Got to focus.
There you go. And to ask you another question, that last pit stop there, did you think it was possible anyone could make it on fuel, or did you know everybody had to pit?
No, I knew I was lifting all the way to 3/4 way off the throttle just to try to save fuel, and where they was pushing so hard, just the top three, I just saw I could tell that the gap was increasing more than decreasing, and so I was like, it ain't worth it. And I told the fellows in Performance Motorsports channel, I said, all right, I'm taking a gamble. So I took a gamble. Thought I was going to wreck coming on pit road. I actually kicked sideways because I did just like Daytona. I missed and downshifted from second to first gear too fast and wheel spun, but it kicked back straight and I kept on going. But I thought the 5 was going to get me there at the end, and he got to me a couple of times. And then I saw he started getting a little arrow push. And then I started gapping him on the last lap. So I was like, okay, 21, fall off the pace. And all of a sudden, come to the white flag. Out of 4, I saw him, weaving back side to side. I was like, okay, he probably ran out of fuel. So, but I'm just happy to get a win for MMORadio.com, for Shay and all them guys, and World Tour Truck. And everything I do is just for them two organizations. I've been in iRacing for 11 years, wanted to hang it up, and World Tour Truck and Night of Guns pushed me. He's like, no, you got to keep going. And he said, you're pretty good. So, hats off to them. This is for them. It's not really about me. It's just all about them and help supporting them and everything.
It's paying off, Michael Atkins Jr. You definitely have the support of the fan base there in that YouTube chat. That was awesome to see. And I'm not kidding you. There's melons all over the place, isn't there, Macaulay?
There is. We can't keep up with it.
We can't keep up with all the melons. They're all over the place right now. And you done a heck of a job tonight. You really did. Is this going to be a theme that we see at the 1.5 miles, the 41 car that strong?
I'm hoping so. I was strong last week. It just, the way these cars is just shaped. I went back and watched it, and after I got majorly wrecked out, and it was just the way these cars are shaped. They're just easy for net cold. So I was like, one wreck is one week is 1 week. Scratch it off and keep on trucking, basically, and. I was determined just to put the pedal to the middle of the night, and apparently it worked. I just didn't, for some reason, I didn't feel that fast. I guess just because you're out front pulling everybody around the track. But yeah, It's just insane. The aero packages NASCAR's got on these cars right now. It's just nuts.
Well, it looks like you got it figured out pretty good, Michael Atkins.
Well, I appreciate that.
Congratulations to you. Anyone else that you need to thank before we get you out of the booth here?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and throw in God and my wife and my kids. With my son sitting right beside me. That way he don't throw a school book at me and hit me in the back of the head with my VR headset on.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you for the interview, Michael Atkins Jr., and congratulations on the win, buddy.
Thank you very much. See y'all next week.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get you in the booth a lot more this season.
Well, let's hope so.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
You too.
So that was a race winner, Michael Atkins Jr., driver of the 41. And I think we got Chad Osborne in second, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a hold of him for you, Macaulay.
All right. Hey, Chad Osborne, you got Vern and Mike in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
I gotcha. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man.
So, walk us through your race tonight. It's kind of seemed pretty eventful tonight.
I honestly didn't.
Understatement.
Yeah. So my particular race, smacked the wall. Oh, I scraped the wall in the beginning. I don't know, 20, 30 laps in, and just surprised that I had 30-some seconds of damage to fix. And then it didn't really affect the car too bad, but I got that buttoned up and then came back out and just was kind of. I knew it was going to come down to fuel mileage with these guys because everyone kind of holds a pretty line and keeps their head on their shoulders per se. So sure enough, it came down to fuel mileage there, and I didn't know what to expect till the very, very end. So I don't know. It just kind of got spread out there. Telling the guys the more and more we run this particular package on this new car at tracks like Texas, man, I'm not a fan of it.
What makes you not a fan? Just the pack racing and
it's just it's being around this for a little while. It just seems like there's a talent level involved with this car for sure, but not technically. I mean, you're flat footed the whole time for the most part. And it comes down to getting it into a particular line. And yeah, you can't get away from anyone and you have to stay in a pack or else you suffer the consequences of speed.
yeah, no, it's one thing we saw. We saw a couple guys get stuck on the high side and they dropped to the back of the pack.
That happened to me a couple times.
Definitely looks like you need help here. Well, basically on any track to need help to pass here.
Yeah, all in all, it was a fun race. I enjoyed it though. I just like running with everyone here. Shout out to Swift Motorsports, all the sponsors here, WFO and Hyperdrive Racing, and everyone that helps us on, Butt Kicker, and you guys there in the broadcast booth. I love to hear the Macaulays and the Verns running around, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, we were definitely entertained tonight. You looking forward to Nashville? Is that one of your tracks you like?
I'm glad you just said that, Vern, because I don't own Nashville, so I better go buy it and get some laps in.
Son of a gun, I don't think I do either.
I have to look at that too, because that's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Mike, you were talking to me, but yeah.
Thanks,
I don't
Macaulay.
own Nashville.
I don't either. I know I don't
you
have
brought
it.
that to our attention because I do not own Nashville. Yeah, I couldn't give you an honest answer on that yet.
Dang it, Macaulay! You just cost me some money.
I guess I did.
I'm gonna open
like
it up
me,
and
you
see.
like to spend your friends' money. I like to do that too once in a while.
Anybody you like think, well, we got you up here?
Yeah, man, I like to thank my teammate Gary May. Shout out to Redline Motorsports, Swift Motorsports for putting everything on. Don Kidder, great. Everyone in the booth. You guys over at your broadcast, appreciate everything you do. I get a kick out of it. I've turned people onto it, so you guys are very entertaining. Not only said by myself, but a few peers that I have watching it. So, yeah, man, that's really about it.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, thank you for that too.
Yeah, I get a kick out of you too. You guys are fun to watch. So honestly, you're doing a great job. I don't know what the viewership numbers are, but don't get discouraged because you guys are great. I love it. I watch it almost every week just to get a kick out of YouTube
Oh, we don't
bantering with each other.
we don't get discouraged. We're going to put the show on the road if there's a viewer or 100. It doesn't matter.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm trying my best to get you guys more. So keep up the good work.
Well, you're doing awesome at it. The viewer count looked real good tonight. I know the winner, Michael Atkins Jr., had a lot of Mellon fans in there. So,
Oh, good.
yeah, you guys have to we'll put a competition on. We'll start doing driver of the day or something from fan votes. So,
Oh, nice. That'll be cool.
That'd be-
Yeah, I enjoy, like I said, it's been fun being part of this the last season and getting into this season. So stoked to get up here and talk to you guys.
well, that is awesome. Chad Osborne,
Yeah.
great run for you. Good top 2 right there. Good
Go
points
get
night.
Nashville now.
Yeah, it should get me hopefully into the points and start taking this a little bit more seriously. It was a rough start to the season so far, but I think we'll get dialed in here and get moving along. Have to get that Nashville track like Macaulay was saying there and do some practice laps this week.
Yeah. Well, see you next week and good luck. Hopefully you get some practice in, and we'll be talking to you again shortly.
I appreciate it, guys. Keep up the good work, and I hope to talk to you next week.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good night.
That was Chad Osborne finishing P2 tonight. Man, I don't know why they keep making me show the melons, damn it.
Yeah.
Why don't it do it
But-
automatically, Macaulay?
The webcam can pop up every single time.
The webcam can come up, but nobody can put melons up without us displaying it.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Go figure it. All right, we got one more to do here, so let's. Yeah, we'll try to figure out how to move people. Josh Kanata, you got Vernon Michael McCulley in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, top 3 tonight, but that's not really that doesn't really tell the whole story of how the car ran, the 16 car. We've seen it up front for a while, so tell us how your race was, especially those last 20 laps there.
Beginning, I got damaged from one of those crashes, so I didn't think I'd be anywhere near the front. But I mean, it turned into a fuel game, and I guess those guys just tried to stretch it a little bit too far. I don't really know, but I saw them kept dropping like flies into the pits. I was just counting every car, like, come on, keep hitting. We ended up hooking it up at the end. We saved a set of tires, so we were able to get it up to P3, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, yeah, absolutely, man. Top 3 finish, podium here, good points night. But you spent some time up towards the front in the 16 car for a lot of the race there, even with the damage on the car.
Yeah, I mean, it was only a problem when I wasn't behind someone. I could stick behind pretty close, but as soon as I got into open air, the thing was, felt like it was down about 100 horsepower or something. But no, the thing was driving great all night, and I think if we didn't have the damage, we'd had a shot to win it. But it was probably the best recovery race I've ever had, so I'm not going to be complaining.
So were you guys trying to save fuel there towards the end, and it just wasn't working out, or how'd that go, Josh?
I know Mraz and I weren't. I think we figured you could probably go about 35, and we had 38 or 39 laps to go, and we went green. So we just said, all right, we're going to drive the wheels off of it and just sort of see what happened. We kind of figured half the field was going to try it, half the field wasn't. And I mean, I kind of thought they were gonna. I thought they were gonna make it, but we just figured, with the extra set, we'll pit and hope for the best. He got nabbed for speeding on the last stop.
Yeah,
so
we've seen
that's how he dropped out. Yeah, we were hoping we could stay hooked up and maybe we could just pass everybody, whether they were saving or not. But yeah, I know I guess a lot of those guys ran out with 1 to go or 2 to go. I think it was, who was it? Brandon Fries there. I think that's his name. He was sputtering to the line out of 4. So yeah, I'm just glad we made it.
Absolutely, man, and it's I didn't know on the fuel. I mean, Macaulay and I had looked at it, and we knew that I knew you could go 35, but I think on one of the runs we'd actually seen some guys go 38, didn't we, Macaulay?
Yeah.
So we knew that probably the possibility was there, but I would have probably taken the same option you did, where you just go out and run it as hard as you can and pit together. And I'm betting it would have probably worked out a lot better for you had Mraz not got caught for speeding there.
Yeah, I mean, we were just trying to send it in as hard as we could, and he said he was going 46 and the limit's 45. So, I mean, it sucks for him. I feel for him, but somehow got it done. We were thinking about saving, that whole caution. We were talking back and forth the whole time, thinking, what are we going to do? Are we going to try to save, or are we going to try to just go for it? And we just said, you know what, we've had enough races get lost on pit strategy, so we're just going to send it and hope for the best. And if they can save that much, then fair play to them. But we thought it would be maybe just a lap too far, and that's about what it was.
Well, Josh, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth here, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, first, you guys for putting on a good show. I'm glad to be back in the booth. Took a few weeks longer than I hoped, and I hope this isn't the only time this season. But I'll tell you what, this is they stepped it up this year. Everyone's stepping it up, and it's a lot of fun. Everybody that runs this, it's a lot of
You got to work a little harder now.
Yeah, you're telling me I'm sweating over here. I know I got a couple friends watching. My girlfriend's watching, so I'm glad we could make it to the end of this one. Yeah, thank everybody for watching, and hope to be back here next week.
Well, we hope to have you back in the booth again next week too, Josh. We were fortunate enough last season. We got to talk to you a lot, and we watched the 16 car go to victory a few times actually, and put on a heck of a race running for the championship. So we expect we'll see you in this booth quite a few more times this season.
That's the plan. I hope to see you guys soon.
Well, good job on the third place finish, the podium finish. Take that momentum, and we'll move on to Nashville next week.
Will do. Have a good night, guys.
All right, good luck to you.
You too.
Thank you.
I forgot how to move people, Macaulay.
Did you?
In Discord for a second. So, did you get the guy timed out for like 5 years with all those, or what?
I think so, but I would like to send an apology to Toby Bird. I did not mean to delete your comment. Your comment popped up with all the other ones, and you were just in the click there.
Yeah, Toby, it wasn't intentional.
So I just want to put that out there. It was not intentional. We're just trying to take care of someone else here.
If you look at the garbage that YouTube is allowing in our chat, then you'll understand how it got deleted. I think I can probably undelete it.
Yeah, try to,
or
but I don't know if it'll let me.
I don't know.
But we got a lot of timeouts there for that one person.
Yeah, hopefully that'll time him out for a little while, and he'll just disconnect from our channel, the bot will, and go somewhere else. That's bullcrap.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's a bot, and it's the same exact bot every time, when you report that to YouTube, shouldn't they be able to do something about a bot?
They
Honestly,
should be able to, yeah, they should.
They got their boy in Discord partying. I thought someone said they were putting a Discord link up, but I never seen it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I never seen the link. I cannot see the link. No. Nope, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't see any link.
Bots definitely suck. Taz's playground. I'll burn them sumbitches to the ground. I'd like to have a beer with the guy that created that bot. Just one.
Yeah.
That's all it'll take, Macaulay. Just one beer. So let's recap the race real quick. We don't want to take up all night here. 135 laps of racing, slowed down by 4 caution flags. The Michael Atkins Jr., though, just doing a phenomenal job in that 41 car.
Yeah, he drove a heck of a race. Started on the pole, finished there.
And we're going to take a look at the results here. I'll do the first 5. You pick up the second 5, and we'll continue on, Macaulay.
All right.
So once again, on the recap, your race winner, number 41, Michael Atkins Jr. P2 tonight, the number 5 car, Chad Osborne. In third was the number 16 of Joshua Kanata, and back in fourth, the number 17 bootlegger of Tommy Haynes.
Oh, is that me now?
No. And then 5th place was the 21 of Brandon Freeze. I was reading. Sorry about that. Your turn, Macaulay.
Nope, you're good. Then 6th place, we had last week's winner rounding out, in 6th place, Nick Hunt. 7th place was Gary May. 8th place, Toby Bird. 9th place, Todd Cray. And then rounding out the top 10 was Roy Fernandez in the 3.
All right, so let's take it to the next 5. 11th, you're going to see Andrew Mraz got that speeding penalty on pit road there on that last stop. And then back in 12th was the 42 of David Elliott. 13th, the 29, Mike Rominger. And then 14th was the 26 of Michael Robinson. Finishing 15th, the 56 of John T. Wimbish.
And 16th, Hunter Holberg. We saw him caught up in one of those early cautions. Jonathan Cogswell, 17th. Darren Clement, 18th. And rounding out the field was Jeff Glockner, finishing 19th. And that's your field right there.
All right, that did it for all the top 20. And Lewis, I believe it was, I sent the request to on Discord. So I got it, and I just sent a friend request to you on there. So we should be able to message each other. And Macaulay, you got anything you want to add for tonight's race here?
No, it was definitely entertaining. It was fun being in the booth as always. I enjoy it. So
It was definitely a good one, wasn't it?
it was.
It was a good one. 135 laps of a good race right there. We want to thank Swift Motorsports, the Hyperdrive Cup Series, Butt Kicker. Everyone that sponsors and brings this series alive that allows me and myself and Michael McCauley to get into the broadcast booth here. Week in and week out on Thursday nights, we definitely enjoy it. We enjoy everybody that comes into the stream and chats with us, except for the bot that likes to put the pornographic stuff in. We don't like that guy.
No, he can leave.
But everybody else we appreciate the heck out of, and we will see everyone next Thursday night when we come back at Nashville after I go and buy the track anyway. Right. Do you have it, Macaulay? Did you check?
No, I don't have it.
All right, so I think I just click join there, right?
Yep. Okay, there it is.
All right, it didn't kick me out of here, right?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Let me find my way back in here a minute, Macaulay. I got lost. So it looks like I got added to the Discord. Did you get it, Macaulay?
Yep, I see it there now.
Oh, you see the link?
Yep,
How do you see the link and I can't see a link?
it's in our Discord, our other Discord.
WFO?
Yep.
Oh, now I see it. Gotcha. Oh, they joined in over there. Well, that works out too.
Yeah, that works.
We're both here, there, and everywhere. All right, we're going to show the melons one more time, and then we're going to conclude this broadcast with a big thank you once again, Swift Motorsports, Butt Kicker, Hyperdrive for the Cup Series here, and Michael McCauley for coming into the booth here with us tonight.
Yep.
Just like every week, we have a lot of fun doing it, don't we, Macaulay?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
We're going to get our special guest, Nation 01 and the Aliens, back in here one day. And I'm going to tell you, Michael Benson, he was in the chat tonight, a great one to get in the broadcast booth. So we're going to have to send that shout-out to Michael Benson and get him in the booth with us over here one night. And I think that's going to do it. Everybody be safe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Good night.
I remember how to shut this stream down, Macaulay.